Family, those we are supposed to love, respect, and cherish. Parents, those who are supposed to protect their children and help guide their way in life. In the summer of '82, I found out what it took to kill a child. Only the Stains Remain by Jeffery. This piece is to release July 20th, and it is published through Cemetery Gates. This novella is extremely powerful. It is saddening, it is depressing, it is gut-wrenching, but yet it is incredibly beautiful. Jude and his older brother Kyle have just recently lost their mother. Their father is mourning the loss of his wife. He has turned to drinking. He has completely shut down and is fighting his own demons. While all this is happening, their 3 abusive uncles decide it's time to move into the family home. Jude and Kyle's life will never be the same ever again. Ross has brought forward a story, however fictional, it happens to be reality for some. This is a parent's absolute worst nightmare. No mother wants to leave this world before their children, and if they do, the thought of things like this happening, the things that happen in this story, is just something I can't even wrap my mind around. This is a parent's worst nightmare. No child should have to go through this, but the reality is that some do. Only the Stains Remain is not an easy story to digest. The amount of emotions that you will feel throughout this story, I can't even begin to explain. For some, this may be a story that will be too hard to get through. However, Jeffery was extremely respectful with the topics that he brought up throughout this piece. Throughout all of the evil in this story, all of the true monsters in this story, I did see a glimpse of beauty, and that was the relationship between Jude and his older brother Kyle. Kyle was doing everything in his power to protect his younger brother. He was acting like the parent in this situation. The relationship between these 2 brothers was my favorite part of this story. That and the extreme redemption that came at the end. I would like to read a few of my favorite parts from this piece. However stained something is, you can always scrub that stain away if you really truly want it gone. It just takes perseverance, a whole lot of time, and the foresight to know when it's too far gone and you need to cut it out or throw it away. My childhood was like that, a huge, ruddy stain. To kill a monster, you have to become a monster. The storm's already here, baby brother, Kyle said. The hunter had become the hunted. Many of you know that the one thing in a story that really gets me and that makes it hard for me to go on with what I am reading is when harm is done onto children, especially a child that is not even old enough to really fight for themselves. But as I mentioned earlier, Ross was extremely respectful with this story. He just found a way to touch on those heavy, raw topics to get that glimpse enough to get his point across. I cannot go any further with this review as I do not want to spoil anything for anyone that has not had the chance to read this piece yet. As I mentioned, it comes out July 20th. Mark your calendars, set your alarms. This is an absolute brilliant piece by Jeffery that I truly, truly believe so many need to read. And before I leave here today, I just want to say, if you don't know Ross, please go head over to his channel. He's got his own YouTube channel, all of his socials. I will have everything linked below. Not only is Ross an incredible, incredible author, but he is so supportive to the community. He reads and reviews, and he's constantly giving and shouting out and just really supporting other authors. He is the absolute perfect addition to our whole community. He always sits there and talks in his reviews about authors that are going places, that they're doing things, that they are brilliant, they are incredible, that they're the chef's kiss. Well, I believe that Ross is one of those authors. This is an author that is going places. He is going to mark his name in all of us. He is going to set his foot in this world. he is absolutely going to make a huge name for himself. And it means so much that Ross thought of me when thinking of who to send our copies out to. So Ross, if you're watching, thank you so much. I hope, if you truly believe you can stomach this story, that you pick up a copy for yourself. That's everything for me today. I will see you guys all in my next bookish video.